My name is Karen Wickett. I'm an assistant professor in the School of Information Sciences. I do research in critical data studies using techniques from information organization and studying particularly metadata and data sets. I've developed a research approach that I call critical data modeling, where I use techniques looking at data models and systems analysis views of information systems and connect the information I get from that to these social critiques that talk about how these systems can impact communities and in unjust and unfair ways. Data is never just something neutral that comes out of the world. It's something that we shape with our decision making as we decide what we're going to put in the data set, how we're going to structure it, what kind of encodings we even use for that data. It shapes what people can learn and what kinds of conclusions they can draw from the data. So if you use an algorithm that says, okay, we're going to give money to people based on healthcare spending around that group, if you have this structural racism where systematically African American people don't get money spent on their health care, if you then use that in the system to predict who needs money spent on them, you'll end up giving those people less money, even though their actual health might be worse. This is a case where we're using data to try to get more information, to try to understand how to make good decisions, but the data we're using has serious problems in terms of how biased it already is. So if we put it into an algorithmic decision-making process, we're going to get a biased result. And my research really tries to look at that path between the input data and the biased results that we get.